Hey y'all, it's Micah Jenkins. I'm a Black Status Level 1 presenter, and today I am so excited to be talking to you about Facebook and Instagram stories. Sorry, I don't have on any makeup. I'm actually about to head out to my gym, so I didn't want to put on makeup just to get hot and sweaty. But anyways, the good news is you're going to be looking at my phone screen, and you don't have to look at me this whole time, but I did want to talk to you really fast. So I'm not going to go into this big long training on, 10 tips on why you should be using Instagram and Facebook stories. You just have to trust me when I say you should be using them. Facebook and Instagram stories are at the very top of their social media platform, meaning that is what that social media platform wants their users to look at first, and that's what users are looking at first. It is very trending right now. The algorithms are hot, and that's what people are looking at, and they're very short, just like all of our attention spans. You don't even have to scroll. You can simply click with your thumb. But the thing you need to know is this is another way to reach your potential customers and the people who may potentially join you on this journey one day. So today I'm going to show you how to use Facebook stories and how to use Instagram stories. I wanted to show you both because I know we have people on both platforms. So if you already have Facebook mastered or you have your Instagram and Facebook connected, go ahead and skip ahead to about 4.5 minutes and we'll get into Instagram. But first, I'm going to show you Facebook. Look at these bottom two rows. These are the apps that I use. The first three, they all say Story, Storylux, Story Art, Story Swag. They're all basically the exact same thing. They are apps that give you pre-made templates to make Instagram stories. I'm showing you all three. That way you can download and choose which one works best for you. They're all different styles. And so, we all have different styles in this business. And that's what's so cool about Unique is we're all so different. And so maybe you like one of them better than the other. I kind of bounce back and forth between what I use. But like I said, they're all pretty much the same. They have templates. You go in, you add your photo and any writing you want to add. This last one is called Mojo. And this one is the same thing, but it's animated. So it makes it more like video style. I will say this one takes a little more time. And so if you're not, if you don't have a lot of experience messing with apps like these, I would probably use maybe like Story Art or Story Swag to begin with. The last thing I want to show you is this app called Cut Story. I hear a lot of times that people try to upload videos to Facebook or Instagram stories, but they don't work. And I think what the problem is, you're trying to upload a video that's too long. Facebook allows 26 seconds, I believe it is, for videos, and Instagram allows 15. Now, you can do an in-app edit where you trim the video, but I think that's a little bit harder. So I'm just going to show you this app. It's called Cut Story. It's a free app. You open it up, you click video, you choose the video that you want to make shorter. I'm just going to grab this one of Lindsay. She actually just sent it to me. It is a great video quickly showing how to use our liquid shadows. And I want to tell you guys, I have been loading up my stories every single day with a liquid shadow video, and people are going crazy over them. So I'm not going to do any editing in this app. I'm simply just going to click the bottom square that has the arrow pointing down. What this does is it is going to cut the videos with the duration that you need. Now, this app is showing Facebook allows 20 seconds. I believe it just changed to 26, but that's okay. It doesn't make a big difference. If you were putting it to Instagram, you would want to do the 15-second one. So we're going to choose Facebook, and what it's going to do is it is going to cut the story, like I told you. So they're going to be 20 seconds long. This last one is actually really interesting. Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to go to my photos. You can now see that we have two 20-second videos of Lindsay, and then it gives me another one that's pretty much a still image. So it must have been right over 40 seconds. But now we have these shorter videos that we can use on our Instagram stories. Hey guys, okay, so the first thing I want to show you is filters on Instagram that are built in, but you do have to save. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. And I'm out here with my puppy. Let's see here. Normal. Okay, perfect. So you'll see down here on the right, there are some pre-saved filters that Instagram has ready for you. To the left are some filters that I have saved. Now I want to make sure this is very clear. When you use these filters, you would have to come into the Instagram app and snap a photo or take a video to use these particular filters, okay? There is a way to add filters to photos and videos you've already taken, which I will most certainly show you, but I do want to show you how to get these fun filters on your Instagram. So you're on normal mode. You're going to swipe all the way to the right through all of this to the very end, and you're going to hit search, and that is going to show you different effects that people have saved to Instagram. Now, I do want to remind you again, anytime you're showing off makeup or products, you know, that we sell, you don't want to add a filter to your face. But if it's just fun everyday life, absolutely. These are so fun to use. So I'm just trying to search and like find one I could show you. Like this one looks like it would be fun. Let's try it out. Oh no, not me. Let's show the puppy. Look at you, Avid. Aren't you cute? I mean, seriously, how cute is that right there? And look, I could add his name to it. Oops. Y'all can probably hear him breathing. So look, now if I loved that and I wanted to save it, what I would do is down here on the bottom, I would click the name of it and I would click save effect. And what that would do is it would then save it to my Instagram. That way when I go in, look, it's right there to the left. Okay, one other thing I wanted to show you. Say that you're looking at somebody's stories and you see that they have in the top left under their name, you see that they have used a filter and you love it. All you do is click it and then you can easily save the effect to your Instagram. Okay, now let's hop in stories and I'm going to show you how to, oops. All right, this is my setup here. Sorry, this is what we're going to look at. I don't want it in selfie mode. It's just too scary. All right, so I'm going to show you some of the options on Instagram when you're kind of like building your own. First, we're going to go through these right down here. So it starts on normal. Obviously, you can snap a photo or hold down the button to take a video. This is my little setup where I do all my videos. I've got a couple books stacked up with a light. So then, you know, my video is now up. I'm going to X out because we don't want to do that. Now to the right, we have Boomerang. I'm sure you all know what Boomerang is, but just in case you don't know what it is, it's just the fun app that kind of like loops your movements. You can get that in an app as well. To the right is Layout. Once again, this is its own app feature, but you can use it in Instagram, and it's just a way to collage photos. You would just simply click the button and add a photo, and now you have 2 photos up there, right? I do love this app, so if you don't have it, you may want to grab it. Super Zoom is just fun. You click it, you can super zoom in. Up here, there are some different, like little, what would you call them? I don't know. Emoji's not the right word, but kind of like filters, I guess. Like this one was hearts. I'm sure you saw it. This one is flames. This one's sad, so it kind of adds some music to it. A TV show, dramatic. Anyways, y'all check those out. Hands-free. I would use this, say I am showing an eyeshadow look or how to do my brows. I would put my phone right here in this holder, and rather than having to hold my finger on that circle button to take a video, you would click it once, and then it would record the video. Just keep in mind, obviously, you know, you can't do it like your camera and record for like 5 or 6 minutes. You would do just short videos. Oh, look, okay, now I'm doing, you know, this. Now let's go back the other way. We started at normal. To the left here is the button Create. So most of the time when I come into Instagram and I create a Instagram story, I typically am building off of a photo. But if you did want to come in and just use what they have with their backgrounds, this is how you would do it. On the bottom right hand corner, that little circle, that is how you change the colors up. This one is, these are all, I mean, if you go in and you play with them, you'll see really quickly, they're pretty self-explanatory. This one is if you just wanted to type something, say you wanted to share a story, what have you. The next one is happy birthdays, wish somebody happy birthday. The next is just if you wanted to share a GIF. I think that's how you say it. Maybe it's GIF. I never really know. The next one is just these fun little templates they already have made for you. If you click up at the top, it says see all. They just have some different ones that are kind of fun, and they do change those from time to time. The next one is memories. It'll show you, much like Facebook, it just shows you what you posted a year ago. This one, we had just gone and seen Mary Poppins, instantly fell in love with the music, so of course we had to download the album. Next is if you wanted to ask a question. Like I said, usually this is something I would be putting with a photo, not just on a blank template, but it is here if you need it, along with, I think maybe I just said ask a question. This was a poll. This is ask a question. And then if you wanted to, I think this is maybe counting down the end of the workday. I'm not sure. It's something Instagram has on here. But if you did want to count down maybe like convention or something fun like that, you could go in, choose your date and all that good stuff, and it would count down for you. And then the last one is like a poll that you can do. And you can say, guess my favorite teacher, put in options. And then of course you choose the one that's correct, and then people get to guess it. So that is just like these little pre-made things. But I want to show you how to use some other filters. So let's go in and we are going to choose a photo. Let's see here. So I actually posted this yesterday. I know it's silly, but listen, the perfect ponytail does not happen very often, and it's something I wanted to share in my stories. And that's the great thing about stories, is you can totally share these, you know, silly little photos like this that maybe you don't want to put on your wall, but you do want to share. And that just kind of lets people in on my personality and all that fun stuff. So if I wanted to add a filter to this, which I most certainly do because the lighting's not the best, you can swipe left or right and go through these filters. Once again, I want to encourage you, if you are showing off makeup, not to use a filter. But if you're just showing something like this, everyday life, your kids, your house, whatever, a photo like this where you do want to add a filter, you totally can and should to make them fun. So you can use 2 fingers to zoom in and out to change the photo, move it around, make it bigger, whatever. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me show you the things on the top first, and then we'll explore other areas. So this first little circle is the background color. And when you upload a photo like this that doesn't take up the whole page, Instagram will just automatically choose a color that's really close to what's going on in the background. So you'll see this matches the color of my walls really closely. But I'm going to click it to kind of change it up and see if we can find something maybe a little more fun. Let's see here. Let's just go with that one. The next one, and I actually use this feature a lot. See, it has an arrow pointing down. This would be to save it. So say like I put a really fun filter on a photo, and then I want to like go put it on Facebook or something like that, like actually on my Facebook wall, or I do a video and add a filter. I mean, just for whatever reason, say you love what you put here on Instagram and you do want to share it somewhere else, you would click that and it would save it. The next one is to add filters and such. Put some shades on. I don't know what this one does. I would add some twinkles, make myself a kitty cat. So just like some fun little filters. This next one, since I do have over 10,000 followers, I can add a link. But until you get there, don't worry about that one. The next one is just brings up this menu, which we're going to go over next. This one right here lets you doodle on the page. Right over here to the left, this is the width of your marker. So obviously fattest to skinniest. And you could write something. You could make like, I see a lot of times people make these cute little like squiggles. And then like we'll type something over it. I am not like super creative or have great handwriting, so I really don't use the little doodle thing a lot. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit undo and hit done. Now I want to explore by swiping up and showing you what's here. So on the top left, you can use location. This would be great if you are out and about exploring somewhere new, you're at a business and you wanted to tag them. You could also tag them through the mention. So the location is going to put the actual location where you are, and mention is going to pull up obviously other users on Instagram that you can tag. For whatever reason, Adria popped up on mine. This is a girl on my team. Say I was sharing a photo of hers, I could totally tag her, or if she was in the photo with me. For this one, maybe I want to tag, I absolutely love my phone holder. Some of my very good friends own a leather company and they made it purple just for me. But say I want to tag them and give them a shout out for this awesome phone holder. I could just tag them, and I do tag businesses in my Instagram stories. It is a great way for, number one, other businesses to share people loving their products, but also it puts you out there and gives you a relationship possibly with that company. So I do tag people. Let's go back up to that screen. You can use hashtags. This isn't really something I use a lot in stories, but you most certainly can. There's that GIF, whatever it's called. Maybe you have shared a new post and you want people to go check it out. You could put that there. Or maybe, let's see if they have anything for ponytail. You just type in what you're searching. Let's see here. I mean, that one's kind of fun. We can give my my cell phone a ponytail. Anyways, these are just fun to add, and you can totally add words to it, like so pretty or whatever, just to give it some personality and make it fun. Okay, so I'm gonna swipe up again and let's see what else we have here. You can add music. This is always super fun. When you add music, you have this little slider here. All the way to the left is going to have the lyrics up there, and sometimes that's something really fun to add, and you'll just see there's some different options here. A lot of times I just keep it on the album, right, and just will kind of put that down there. Usually on photos, I don't add music just because the photos only stay up so long, but it is super fun to add music to your video. So I'm just going to go ahead and trash that. And if you didn't see how I did that, I just grabbed what I wanted to trash and slid it right down to that little guy. And if you ever accidentally do that, just keep your finger on the screen, pull it right back up. All right, let's swipe back up. You can add the time. Sometimes I'll do this. Say I'm going for a super early morning workout or a flight, or I don't know, my kid's still up and it's 11 o'clock at night, and I just want to add that to add to my stories. Once again, you can do the polls, the questions, the countdown, the quiz right here. This little slider guy is fun. You can ask a question, but you can just leave it blank as well, and you have some different emoji options right here. So maybe I just want people to have fun with me and celebrate my cute little ponytail. And so what happens is when someone sees this story, they can slide the little celebrate thing, and it's just something fun to add. You can add, the temperature. These are just some stickers that they have right here on the front. And so that is how I use Instagram stories. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. I'm sure I did though, but I hope that there is some info here that you can take away. The last thing I want to show you is down here on the left-hand side. You can see I have my Facebook and Instagram linked. You can click that, or you can click this send to button. If you click send to, it's going to let you send to friends. But it also does have the option up top to send to your Instagram stories. Now, there are sometimes, bottom left-hand corner, I typically click that. It automatically sends it to my Facebook and my Instagram. But every once in a while, I don't want to send to Facebook for some reason. I don't know why. But say it's like something I may share on my wall on Facebook. You can I clicked the send to button on the bottom right. I click that. And then right here on my name, it says your story and then add Facebook story. You can click that and put turn off once, and you can turn it off just once. So let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and share what I made right here to Instagram. It says it has done it. So we're going to go check that out. Now, I did want to show you one more thing really quick. So on Instagram stories, if you want to upload a video that, is about a minute or so long, Instagram, will automatically break it up for you. Facebook will not do this. So you have to use that app that I showed in the beginning, but Instagram will do it. You can edit each one of them separately. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. I will say sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. You know, sometimes these apps are finicky, but I did want to make sure you know that you can upload videos straight to Instagram and Facebook stories.